let's talk about the end of the tournament a little bit.
Which end?
The lack
of the actual tournament?
The end of the actual whole day.
The last couple of minutes of the stream, I see.
The last couple of minutes of the stream. I don't know if we've been spoilt, but over the last several years, we're used to reveals at big events.
Mm-hmm.
They revealed DiCaprio, I think, didn't they, at final round a couple of years ago?
Yeah, they even had the T-shirt too.
Yeah. So, players going to the first premiere event on the brand new Capcom Pro Tour for Street Fighter V.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Capcom didn't promise anything, in the back of your mind you're thinking, well, it's the 20th of March. It's nearly the end of the month. They said Alex is going to be here in March. Maybe I can expect to see that reveal before top 8 or after grand finals or whatever. And Capcom never said no. They didn't say yes or no either way. So the hope was still there. And we just saw an incredible grand finals, Infiltration Tokido, showing the possibilities with playing this game, what high level play should look like in Street Fighter V, and everyone's on a massive hype. And then I don't know exactly what happened, why he said it, but Infiltration said something about who wants to see an Alex trailer.
I want to see Alex trailer.
And then
nice.
and then Shin Blanca.
I thought he was here with us for a second.
Funny enough, Kim loves singing along to K-pop on his stream as well. So much, isn't that right, Kim?
Yeah.
But and then Shin Blanca said something about speaking to Haunts, and then made everyone sit down. One second. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. It's the Rashid theme. And
could there be a worse song to play at this moment? They could have done something else. But
it was like, ha ha ha, you got trolled, ha ha. Listen, after the shambles of the release of this game, which let's not be, let's not pull any punches because we haven't podcast and been together for a couple of weeks. Battle lounges are fucked; they don't work properly. There's players that can't be searched because they've got fucking underscores in their name, so they can never be found unless you come across them by accident.
I didn't even know about that. Okay.
There's players that cannot invite anybody at all on their account. Rage quitting is a legit fucking tactic. Doesn't matter if they bump a couple of people down. Fucking World Combo lost 10,000 LP. He went from 10,000 down to 700. He was right back up within 4 days. It's
Jesus.
irrelevant. It's irrelevant. So it's not a good experience. There's no content in the game for single player. The store's not up. There's so much that's wrong with this game. So many things wrong with this game. As a versus head-to-head experience, it's fucking brilliant. As a competitive endeavour, spot on, great stuff. But as a finished game, it's a shambles. So to do that, after we've just had such a positive experience watching two incredible players battle it out at the first premiere event, it just deflated the whole experience for me, man. That sucked. And I don't know who was responsible for it. I don't know whether that was a joke that the guys were gonna in on and they were gonna do, and they thought it would be good fun.
I don't think it could have been planned because that obviously was the wrong decision. Yeah,
it fucking sucked. I'm not gonna lie. So
whatever. Let's say 80,000 people were watching. I remember seeing the stream number 10 minutes later. There was still 30,000 just waiting for it. And I was saying if they're not gonna reveal at 80,000, they're not gonna reveal it now. And then they played the Alex theme song from fucking Third Strike. I mean, come on.
Jazzy NYC. Yeah.
I still associate that with Ken, but Alex wasn't really good in that game, so whatever.
No, it's true.
So wasn't there a public backlash at all on Twitter? I didn't notice.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of people tweeting.
Was there a response, an official response? Because that's kind of
probably not
disastrous, right?
There wasn't any positive response on Twitter from people. No one thought, ah ha ha, well done. That was really well done.
I mean, what can I say, man?
If it's not ready, he's not ready. That's fine. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's not ready. But like,
it was like
trolling us when so much shit's gone wrong. Please.
Definitely unneeded and not well timed at all. And it would have been great if they actually revealed it. Then then it would have been all swell, and we would actually be praising Capcom right now. But I mean, Capcom has to be aware that people are not very high on them right now. And if you put 2 and 2 together, sure, they're going to reveal it next week at NCR. You know, it's going to.
But that's the same assumption that we made here. Like,
sure.
Like, it's the first premiere. It's near the end of the month. Like, reveal him, and then he's out next week. Like, that makes sense, right?
He'll be out already, though, wouldn't he? Unless we're actually talking about the 31st.
32nd, son. Told you.
32nd, yeah.
It's not March enough yet. It needs to be March. The Marchist.
Gotta add in some more March real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Like,
Capcom's in NorCal. Capcom's in NorCal. It's NorCal Regionals. I mean, it's not that long of a drive to Sacramento. It's only 2 hours. So,
just a bit more communication. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it goes back to like when the game came out, and we're getting like apologetic tweets from Ono about, we're sorry the servers aren't working. We're going to work really hard on it. Like, we don't want apologies. Like, we just want actual communication. Like, just be straight with us about what our expectations should be, because like when we get our hopes up and you crush our hopes, or like we get let down, that's when sentiment is bad. You know, when you be honest and straight with us, Alex, we're still working on him, plus we're still working on the fixes, so we're not going to announce anything yet. You know, it's kind of weird that they had the picture leaks of Alex, right. And like Forts wrote that article about how Alex's V trigger and V skill works last week, and then that's why people are expecting a trailer. Like, you had pictures and you had an article last week. So we're going into this premiere, the first premiere event on the Capcom Pro Tour, which is the reason why the game came out unfinished. That's why you put it out so early. So you could get it on the Pro Tour, you could get those sales in for the financial year and all that stuff. That's why the game's not finished, and you put it out, you rushed it out. We're aware of that, we're not stupid. The Capcom Pro Tour is so important. People are thinking, yeah, it makes sense. You're going to reveal him at the first premiere event, right? There's 1,000 people there. There's nearly 100,000 people watching. What a great time to reveal this character that you've clearly got footage of, because you've taken stills of him on the stage. Like, throw together something. Fuck, they had a Cross Tekken fucking trailer 2 years before the game came out.
Oh, right.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Comic-Con.
It's kind of weird. But then, I guess if you'd have not said anything and there had been no troll at the end, there'd be no negative sentiment, because at least we'd say, like, you didn't promise it, you didn't get our hopes up, right? There was no hope. But like making everyone sit down and get ready and, we trolled you, ha ha ha, there's no trailer. Like you said, there was 30,000 people sitting around. Not because I don't think it's because they believed they were going to play it, but they were like probably like in stunned fucking, like, this isn't funny. Like, you must be joking. Like, you're going to play it now, right? You're going to play it now, though, right? Yeah. Obviously. You're going to play it now? No. Oh, no, you're going to play Jazzy NYC theme and then turn the stream off.
Yeah. No, I'm getting upset. Just thinking about it. That was like a record-setting tournament in viewership. Why wouldn't you have a trailer for it?
Man.
I mean, but there's things that they could do to like minimize this response. Well, first they don't do that troll in the first place. But like, why not release more Alex pictures throughout the week? Like 2 times a week, 1 time, just like something. Like, keep in touch with.
Well, SNK Playmore put like pictures up every day, don't they? Right, that's their thing. They have they have daily pictures of Kings of Fight of 14. If you want to watch, like, if you want to look at pictures of iOS games, then you can do that. But you know. Capcom, I don't think is super great when it comes to like PR stuff, man. Like, I mean, we already had the Lupe thing, which admittedly got a lot of press, but we didn't think that was a good call either, right? You know, like having your most famous ever player lose to a rapper who's like picked up the game for a week. It's not the greatest of decisions either. So, fucking who knows, man.
How about other game companies? Like, do they go through? Is this a regular struggle? I mean, there's always struggles, but I mean,
Yeah,
League of Legends or something. Do they
Yeah,
go through the same
yeah.
thing?
Riot has its issues, but it's like they're not as bad. I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, they're so big now. They have like famous people doing stuff for them. Like they have Imagine Dragons at their worlds, you know, doing a concert for them. But when they do have any kind of like little drama, it's just because they're such a huge company and there's a lot to complain about, right? Like there's millions of players, so people
do
just
they reach out to the players?
yeah, for the most part, I
customers?
think. Yeah, I don't follow that closely, but I think they do a pretty good job.
I mean, Blizzard's famous for like missing dates and shit. Like I know that as well.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And I know Riot have issues with their reveals and character releases and stuff as well, but that doesn't mean that it's okay to do. You know,
Of
like
course.
they can afford to do that because they're fucking enormous and they're making a shit ton of money, so people
Right.
will still take it anyway. Capcom haven't got a shit ton of money. They had a shit ton of money. This game would be on Xbox as well because Capcom could have afforded to develop it themselves without getting money from Sony. So, you know, like, I don't know. It makes no sense to me. I'm still gonna buy Alex when he comes out. I'm gonna give him a go. I'm hyped for Alex. I think it's gonna be good.
We're true fans. We have a podcast about fucking Street Fighter. So,
Yeah.
so we're gonna support Capcom. We're gonna give them money, but I mean, we have the right to say like, what you guys are doing is basically like unacceptable. You know, it's like things could be better, and you guys know it, and you guys still miss deadlines. And what is this game that we have in front of us right now? Like,
Right. We're ranting because we care. That's the bottom line, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, like, we just want to see it do well, right? I want to see more stuff happening like this happened this weekend in terms of the numbers and the great play and, you know, the viewer count and all. I want to see that stuff. Do you know how cool it was to like open up my Twitch app on my iPad and see the Street Fighter fucking picture on the
like
front?
top 10 or whatever.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
the top viewed games. Like that hardly happens, you know? Like it was exciting for me. I want to see more of this. Like I like that, you know. And I've personally seen like games like Counter-Strike grow over the last 2 years to be, you know, to go from like there or thereabouts to be one of the top 3 esports games. So it shows that it's definitely possible that that growth can happen at that level and speed, but you just need to be intelligent about it and make the right decisions. So that's that. What more can I say? I don't want to sort of kind of bang on and be negative. Like it was just kind of fucking. It was a dumb decision.
Well, I mean that's why it's important that
It deflated me after a great set, and it kind of soured a little bit, you know, my experience, and made me go to bed last night like feeling frustrated rather than fulfilled at having watched a great tournament. I still feel fulfilled about having a great that's lasting. Like the disappointment from the Alex troll is fleeting. That's gonna go, but like, don't continue doing that shit because it builds up. You know what I mean? Like, don't continually make bad decisions because we remember that shit. You know, I want to remember the great experiences, the hype sets, the moments from the Pro Tour that, you know, had everyone going sick, you know, and if you keep trolling people when your game's not working properly anyway, it's not going to be a good result.